makes a great job to launch away nicely and lead this field down into turn one. Oh, he left a bit of a gap there, but was able to close down. Some contact back in the order there. Mostert had to go straight ahead, and he's challenging up on the outside.
Kostecki parked it on the angle, and he got off the line perfectly, and he took a little bit of liberty with his ex-teammate because he knew Will Brown wasn't going to fire down there and hurt his championship, so he just turned straight across in front of him.
Cold tyres, cold brakes. Nobody knows what's in store for them grip-wise out there at the moment, and we've got a track temp and an air temp higher than we've had all weekend. Turn 11, lap 1. Brody's got some margin. And up on the inside, and that's going to be high risk. And for Woody, he's ended up in a turnaround, caught into the back of one of the shell cars. And there's the usual drama on Breaker Street. And we've got Carmageddon out of turn 11. And the safety car will fly. What a catastrophe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars involved. Now, Ryan Wood nudged into the Hino barriers, and then I saw one of the shell cars, and I think that was Will. Unfortunately, all sorts of trouble here.
It's both of them, isn't it?
5,
so,
4, 3,
of all the
2,
aptly named streets on this layout, Breaker Street has got 8 cars.
Yesterday we didn't see the safety car, and we came into the weekend with a 75% probability. So a few of them have been able to get out of there because it's just a traffic jam. And here we go, down the inside. So Stanaway and Courtney getting into the side of, I think it was Anton. Ryan Wood at this stage was also nudged up there, and then all the usual madness. Here's the view from the Century Batteries chopper.
I think Anton gets him first. Yeah, so it's hard to tell there with Ryan Wood. But the guy with the absolute get-out-of-jail-free card is David Reynolds. David Reynolds ends up sneaking by. Watch this. So, yeah, so Anton gives him a hit. He goes in. Then he gets served by Courtney. So then he's parked himself in the fence. What you didn't see was the Tradie Beer Camaro. You will see it now. Watch this. Tradie Beer Camaro. Pops out of the end of it. Get out of jail free.
Kostecki, Brown, Mostert. So from a championship perspective, our eyes are on Brown, on Mostert and on Feeney. They're 2nd, 3rd and 6th at the moment.
Green flag, green flag.
Safety car clearing the circuit, the green flag's being displayed, and everybody launching out of the final corner, and Brody just bolting down the road. And he started the full course yellow when it first got announced with a half-second margin, and he's kept it now as they've got on with it. So 0.6 it is as he crossed the line. So he's already taken the pressure off himself by the time he got down here.
He has blown them away with that start process there. We've all been half asleep. He smashed them straight away. Good job. So Brown, Mostert, LeBrock, Payne. Feeney got through there fine, so he's right in behind Matt Payne. Remember that great pass that Feeney put on Payne yesterday at turn 4, and yesterday's winner is just in behind there, Cam Waters. Golding in early.
It's a challenging day for him yesterday. Spoken about in the coverage earlier in the day there. Pit stop on the left rear corner was a real drama. Cross-threaded 2 wheel nuts, and then he was also battling a radio and a cool stew drama.
Oh, he's dropped it. No, haven't got the right rear on it. Seriously.
So they'll go through these things in great detail in debrief. Nice and calm, and Payne on target, as I said before, to end up with the quickest lap here. He's got personal best going in the mid-sector. Didn't actually glue it together in the final sector then, as Brown rejoins, and he's cleared that next group that chiefly involves his nearest rival there, Chaz Mostert.
Now here comes Kostecki. So what do they do? Because LeBrock put more fuel on than all the rest.
Clear. Come across now. And we lost the brake pressure button.
Do they play the same game or not?
He grabbed about 34 litres, and we know that they were needing to put about 80 in across the 2 stops in rounded terms. So Waters is the leader. He stopped on 33 yesterday. They're on lap 30 now.
So look for the other guys now, Neil. Look for, that's the train coming back down the straight. After that will be the group that we're talking about. So he may have put less on again than what Will Brown and Mostert did.
Race control attention on teams. Bad sportsmanship flag to car 17 for exceeding track limits.
And again, let's have a look how much fuel he's putting to see if he just covers the tyre stop or they put a little bit more in. So there's 7 or 8 seconds of tyre stop and the fuel is staying engaged. So there you go. Different strategy altogether. I like it.
Gone the other way, haven't they? So they actually put more fuel in. I don't know what the real raw numbers are yet, but you could just see that they were done when it came to the tyre change, and they took the opportunity to actually put a strategic amount of fuel in there to minimise how long they'll stop in that second and final compulsory stop. Now, Winterbottom's the only one out there that's not yet stopped in the Cup Cadet entry. Currently leads 16.5 seconds over Brodie Kostecki. Now, this will bring Waters up into second. And remember, Waters has got less stationary time in his stop, but these guys, it's pretty much up to the individual teams because the fuel's much the same. Garth?
Will Brown pulls up at the stop. 4 green tyres for Will Brown. But one thing I did see that I've never seen before is Red Bull have 2 fans blowing on the car while they're during the pit stop. So tyres are done, fueling in now to get to the end of the race. And they're also keeping one keen eye on Chaz Mostert to make sure they jump out before Mostert leaves his box.
It's going to be tight, but Chaz is going to spend the next few laps still staring at the back of it. And, you know, was it worth, because there's no requirement to
Spinning.
Brown merges right by his teammate. They've merged back in 7th and 8th as Brodie now comes in for his final stop, and he had 10 seconds on Cam Waters with less fuel to put into that car. Kostecki stop. What a shame for Matt Payne.
Fast start, point on fuel, right and clear, get ready.
Waters in as well.
Moving on. Go, go, go.
Was that delivering fuel properly? There was a head shake from the refueler there. What are we doing was the question.
So it's going to be really interesting to see where the Red Bull cars land here.
So Waters is right with him. He's within striking distance of Brodie. They've both got quick cars. Here come the Red Bulls on the run down the straight. It's going to be a blinder to the checkered flag this afternoon. Because they're going to look at that post-race. What's gone on here? So he's done his 2 stops and he's back in again.
Yeah, guys, they didn't get enough fuel in this car, so they're back in the lane. They need to put a bit more fuel in the car, a couple of fresh rear tyres and see what they can do.
Seriously.
Well, that's effectively any prospect of a championship over for Mostert.
Well, we thought there was a bit of chat over the radio that they may have used the wrong rig, and that we thought that there was a drama around that, but as it's turned out, they just didn't get enough on. Seriously, yesterday's engine gremlins and then a simple mistake like that, so costly in this mad game we play.
All right, we're on our last lap after an intense weekend of motor racing on the Gold Coast. Be hard to muster enough superlatives to describe the drive that we've seen today from Brodie Kostecki. He has done a beautiful job. He has driven so well, and it all started by putting together a supreme performance in the top 10 shootout to give himself the primary position off the grid at the very commencement of the race. Meantime, we're still watching, waiting, fingers crossed to see how this all plays out. Brown's got the margin over Feeney at the moment. And I think it's going to stay that way, but how cool's that shot there? Second, third and fourth, nothing in it between these guys after an hour and 48 minutes of motorsport. He threatened to do this when you saw the margin that he achieved in the shootout. It was a third of a second. But on the Gold Coast today, Brodie Kostecki is a superstar with a superb win from end to end. Race number 22 of the championship belongs to the Fast West Aussie.
And another mistake-free drive from Brodie Kostecki, wasn't it?
Beautiful job.